one airline works harder than any other to make sure that a good landing not only means getting you there on time, but landing your bag in your hand on time as well. United. Come fly the friendly skies.
When you look for champions, you look to CBS Sports.
60 Minutes tonight. If war breaks out in the Middle East, this baby can handle anything they throw at us, only it doesn't work. $12 billion, and it doesn't work.
This is CBS.
Anytime a man buys a pair of slacks at the Men's Warehouse, if the only alteration he needs is a hem on the pants, what do we do with that? We do it while he waits. And that's something that I'm not sure many stores can offer, because you have to have an on-premise tailor shop. You have to have a tailor on the premises, and most important, you have to care about the customer. And if we can do a hem so that he doesn't have to make a second trip, why, we're doing him a terrific service.
Whoa! Taco Bell done it again, my friend. Taco Bell done it again. They got 3 new menus, 3 low prices. Goodness gracious, now everything I like is $59, $79.99. Even Taco Supreme, Nacho Supreme, 3 new menus. Somebody tell Louise. Wow! $59, $79.99. Run for the border, don't waste time. 3 new menus, Taco Bell done it again. Wow!
You're looking at the best-selling work truck in America, the Ford F-250. It's tough, reliable, built for the long haul. This F-250 4x4 carries more than a ton of payload, yet it goes for a price that won't weigh you down. And you get 4-wheel drive, automatic transmission, AM, FM, and all the horses you'll ever need. Well, nearly all the horses. Easy, big fella.
Born to be Wild, Monday on KIRO News at 5.
The Cadillac Sedan DeVille.
The Chrysler, Fifth Avenue.
It's got a driver's side airbag, air conditioning, a powerful engine, available wire wheel covers, room for 6, dual electric mirrors.
As you can see, these 2 cars offer the same kind of luxury. More or less. Chrysler Fifth Avenue.
Now get cashback savings or low APR financing on new 91 models.
This is Hamlet by William Shakespeare. This is Tire Tips by Bridgestone. One is filled with valuable writing and wisdom that can help you throughout your entire life. The other is a play. One is free, the other isn't. One comes complete with a free tire inspection and rotation at your participating Bridgestone retailer. The other comes complete with a bookmark. But while you can read Hamlet whenever you want, Tire Tips is only available for a limited time.
Getting around anywhere these days isn't easy. Getting a long-distance call through on AT&T is, even from non-AT&T public phones. Just dial 10-ATT-0 and the phone number.
AT&T.
10-ATT-0. Just to make getting through your day a little easier. AT&T. How can we help you?
Presenting the $9,500 Advantage. It comes with the Chrysler New Yorker Fifth Avenue, which comes with a fuel-efficient 3.3-liter V6, a standard driver's airbag, better owner care than any Cadillac sedan, and a price tag $9,500 less than Cadillac Sedan DeVille. Chrysler Fifth Avenue. Luxury with a $9,500 Advantage.
Now get the added advantage of cash back or low APR financing on new 91 models.
New Britain, Connecticut is 119 miles from New York City. It only seems farther than that. People here live in the same houses their parents lived in, worship in churches where their grandparents worshipped, and work for the company their great-grandfathers built, the Stanley Works. So it's not surprising Stanley tools are made to last. It would only be surprising if they weren't.
Die Hard, America's most trusted replacement battery. Its breakthrough design gives you more power and more confidence from the start. Sears Die Hard, more power when you need it most.
Because there's a man planning his retirement. Because there's a family hoping to send their kids to college. Because every investor is different, with dreams all their own, Dean Witter measures success one investor at a time.
I'm going to review today's scores very briefly. No. 86, 94, 92, and one hieroglyph. That's before we got to the back nine.
I didn't think anybody was keeping score today.
Follow him, right? It says here that on the third hole you hit, I don't know, you...
A 90-yard putt.
I do, and it wasn't a flash. It isn't.
Levi's 100% cotton Dockers. If they're not Dockers, they're just pants.
Oh, there you go! Toss me the towel, please, Darnell.
Hey, did you stop using your medicated shampoo?
Not with my dandruff.
But your hair feels so nice. I didn't think your shampoo could do that.
Really?
Used to be, treating persistent dandruff could leave you with medicated hair. Introducing new intensive treatment. It helps protect your hair while it gives you the most effective medicine available without a prescription.
Honey, let's not talk about my dandruff problem, okay?
What problem?
New Head & Shoulders intensive treatment. Tough on dandruff without medicated hair.
Chrysler Fifth Avenue, Imperial, and New Yorker Salon are all engineered with ABS brakes, so you're safer when you drive. With our hands-free visor phone, you're safer making a call. Our remote entry system means you're safer at night. And our driver's airbag means you're safer in an accident. Chrysler Safety, because the most important thing that goes into our cars is you.
Now get cashback savings or low APR financing on new 91 models.
See it first. See it free. For the first time on television, Uncle Buck, Tuesday.
Neither snow nor rain nor heat nor gloom of night stays these couriers from the swift completion of their appointed rounds.
With your help, by using a complete address, we at the post office have new technology to deliver even better on a promise we made a long time ago.
The Cadillac Sedan DeVille.
The Chrysler Fifth Avenue.
It's got a driver's side airbag, air conditioning, a powerful engine, available wire wheel covers, room for 6, dual electric mirrors.
As you can see, these two cars offer the same kind of luxury. More or less. Chrysler Fifth Avenue.
Now get cashback savings or low APR financing on new 91 models.
Resurgent Longhorns battle TCU. Yeehaw! Then a clash of SEC powers. Tennessee collides with Ole Miss next Saturday.
This is a special training course where Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts learn to deal with physical obstacles. Here, they learn self-confidence and reliance.
I'm Brian Noble of the Green Bay Packers, and I got a very personal reason for working with these young people as a United Way volunteer.
I was a Boy Scout myself, and I know the tough problems they face trying to grow up in a society where drug and alcohol abuse are commonplace. Through scouting and programs like this, which are made possible by your contributions to the United Way, these kids are making the right choices. Staying in school, saying no to all of the things that can rob them of their futures.
This is my wife, Cindy, and she was a Girl Scout. We both grew up in scouting. And these are my daughters, Taylor and Amanda. When you give to the United Way, you're joining all of the volunteers and organizations that make up the United Way. And you're saying you care. Because of the United Way, it brings out the best in all of us.
This message furnished by the National Football League.
I smoke, but on this flight, cigarettes are grounded. My answer? Wrigley Spearmint Gum. And that cool, clean taste never lets me down. When I can't smoke, I enjoy pure chewing satisfaction.
Good times roll with the clean, fresh taste of Bud Light. It won't fill you up, never lets you down.
I'm visiting my in-laws. I smoke. They don't. No bother. I've got Wrigley Spearmint Gum. That cool, clean taste is most inviting. When I can't smoke, I enjoy pure chewing satisfaction.
When you're on top, everybody wants a shot at you.
And to stay on top, you know you can't stand still, cause you don't know how, and you never will. Ford trucks, the best ever is.
That's why Ford uses the latest in technology and engineering, working to make our trucks even better.
Ford trucks, the best ever is.
The best built, best-selling American trucks are built Ford tough.
Some people see shaving as something you do for 3 minutes a day. At Braun, we see it as something you do for a lifetime. And we think you should make the best of it. The Braun Shaver, with its 3 shaving positions. Designed for those who choose to make a virtue out of necessity. Braun, the world's #1 selling foil shaver.
The battery you want is the one that will keep running. And no regular battery can run longer than a Duracell. You can't top the Copper Top.
This shows where we were throughout the whole thing. You know, looking at that now, I realize how close it was. And this is what's left of our garage. We didn't have much left in there at all. And this is what's left of our camping trailer that ended up in our neighbor's tree. They were here right away to help us out, and that's
Obviously.
all true.
Look around.
It's only been a few days, and they're already here rebuilding our house.
Allstate still, even though it's been 3.5 weeks later, they're still calling to find out how we're doing.
Walk into a television showroom, and someone will probably try to sell you a set with a foreign name on it. Before you see their choice, ask to see yours. Ask to see the first TVs that combine digital video and audio, with a performance to back it up. Ask for picture-in-picture with triple flashback. Ask for a single remote that can learn to run everything. Ask to see a Zenith. For true innovation in television, quality never looked more like a Zenith.
They're big, they're bad, they're unbelievable. The Bears pounding their way to the top. Now they battle the Broncos next Sunday.
Barbecue? Sure, but summer's over. Baggett? McDonald's? Hey, McRib, all right. You know, I sure could go for some, fries and a Coke with that. A McRib pack, I'll take it. Hey, let's eat. Oops, better do it now, huh? McRib.
McDonald's?
For food, folks, and fun.
Jump.
While it's not unusual to find a four-wheel drive vehicle in an environment like this, you may be surprised to find an environment like this in a four-wheel drive vehicle. Ford Aerostar four-wheel drive with standard rear anti-lock brakes and a powerful 4-liter V6 engine. It handles the road as easily as it handles Mother Nature.
Have you driven a Ford lately?
A new health instructor is getting physical.
Wayne's all hormones.
But his workout is a real killer.
No pain, no gain. Oh, dear.
Murder, She Wrote. Then, if you've ever thought of having an affair,
I'm scared, Jimmy.
think again. Michael Douglas, Glenn Close, Ann Archer. Fatal Attraction. Tonight. An accidental poisoning, and your toddler's life hangs in the balance.
I didn't think that I'd see her alive again.
On Rescue 911, Tuesday.
What do you think? Here's a better idea.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome to the Bermuda Triangle.
No wonder nobody ever comes back.
Tell Nuprin where it hurts.
It hurts behind my eyes. Right here.
Nuprin works at the site of pain, right at the spot. It helps stop the chemical reaction that triggers pain.
Headache? What headache?
Tell Nuprin where it hurts.
I overdid it. Pain's right in the small of my back.
Nuprin works at the site of pain. It has ibuprofen. It actually works right at the spot, right where you need it.
Pain's gone. Back feels great.
Tell Nuprin where it hurts.
Winning the world over. We're winning the whole world over. Winning the world over. Have you driven a Ford lately? As long as the world keeps spinning, we're gonna keep on winning. Winning the world over. Have you driven a Ford lately? Don't care about movie stars who live in Hollywood. Don't like their attitude, don't think I ever could.
Has Jesse Helms been invited on this show?
The taste of strange powder. We love it.
Oh, brother. Getting it pays.
The Ford Ranger is the best-selling small pickup in America. Why? It looks great, it's fun to drive, and it'll carry almost anything you have. This Ranger also comes with an equipment package you won't find anywhere else but here. You get V6 power, AM/FM cassette, deep dish wheels, and more. And with a price like this, you'll clean up without getting cleaned out. Buy it at your local Northwest Ford dealer.
This is your medical report. It's not so good, but we can work around it.
You lost millions.
This is a tremendous opportunity.
For him to be disabled?
You gotta insult him. You gotta humiliate him. Tell me you're a piece of garbage.
Sometimes you just got to go for it.
Why don't you try knocking me down?
Let's do it. Sylvester Stallone, Rocky V, rated PG-13.
Starts Friday at theaters everywhere.
Welcome back to New York, everyone. Along with Terry Bradshaw, I'm Greg Gumbel. Let's run down the scores for you as you are enjoying a Green Bay Raider game at halftime. It's a 16-16 tie as the Raiders kick the field goal just before halftime to send it to a tie. And Don Mikowski having a pretty good day so far. 10 of 17, 104 yards and a touchdown.
Not bad. The Packers need to win this football game and get back in the hunt. You know, that NFC Central is kind of crazy, even though the Bears are running away from it. On the other side, if you look what the Raiders doing, they don't throw a lot, the Raiders, but when they do, it looks pretty good. They like to throw it deep.
Meanwhile, the other game taking place out in the Los Angeles area, the Rams and the Giants have just begun the second half, and the Giants lead it by a score of 10-0. And yeah, fair share of Giants fans out in Anaheim, and they loved it in the second quarter with Phil Simms hitting Mark Ingram for a 30-yard pickup. Ingram on the old crossing pattern before he is ridden out of bounds, and Phil Simms loving every moment of that. And then from 9 yards out, Simms to Bavaro.
Play action pass. We see this all year long. One of these days we'll do a chart on touchdown passes and how long they are as the average. This is a 9-yard. A good job by Simms. Bavaro, big smart tight end, finds the hole, sits down. Simms got him the ball.
Matt Barr with a 44-yard field goal. 10-0 Giants as they begin the second half of play. And in San Diego, 3 field goals have the Chargers on top of the Denver Broncos by a score of 9-7. More bits and pieces of the College Bowl picture coming into play. Earlier, we reported that #1 Notre Dame and Colorado of the Big Eight have agreed to meet in the Orange Bowl for the 2nd straight year. Now we've learned that Miami will accept a bid from the Mobile Cotton Bowl against the winner of the Southwest Conference, where as of this moment the University of Texas holds the inside track. You will see that Mobile Cotton Bowl on New Year's Day at 1:30 Eastern Time here on CBS Sports. Finally, moments ago, the University of Virginia issued a statement about its bowl plans. The school did not make reference to the Fiesta Bowl as had been expected. Instead, Virginia indicated that if issued an invitation from the Sugar Bowl, it would accept such a bid to play in New Orleans. We'll step aside here and we'll have scores and highlights from action earlier today when the NFL Today continues on CBS after this word from your local station.
60 Minutes tonight. If war breaks out in the Middle East, this baby can handle anything they throw at us, only it doesn't work. $12 billion, and it doesn't work.
But come on.
So where's your wife? I don't think having dinner with anybody's a crime. Not yet.
The passion.
What happened? I woke up, you weren't here. I hate that.
The threat.
I'm not going to be ignored.
If you've ever thought of having an affair, think again. Michael Douglas, Glenn Close.
Call me a partner. I'm scared, Jimmy.
Fatal Attraction.
This is CBS. Shuttle, think of what you're missing. With flights every half hour between Seattle and Portland, you're never late for a Horizon shuttle. Just a little early for the next.
If you drive the all-new Nissan Sentra, you'll notice that it has four-wheel independent suspension, the most powerful standard engine in its class, and can carry a family of 4 in style and comfort. It can also go up to 515 miles on a tank full of gas. That's further than the Toyota Corolla or the Honda Civic, which means you won't have to stop. Unless you have to go. Test drive the new Sentra at your Nissan dealer now.
Trump Card, weeknights at 7 on Channel 7.
Back in New York with scores and highlights. We'll start with Atlanta at Chicago earlier today. Chris Miller of the Atlanta Falcons intercepted 4 times by the Bears today, twice by Lemuel Stinson. Nice one-handed grab there, and Lemuel Stinson winning the battle of the big talkers this afternoon. Meanwhile, Jim Harbaugh having a fine day offensively.
Catches Wendell Davis in the bottom of your screen there, one-on-one. Beats his man, and a fine job of Harbaugh laying it out for him.
Harbaugh also ran for 6 yards here in the fourth quarter, but when he's hit by Scott Case and Andre Bruce re-injured his sternum, had to leave the game with 195 yards throwing. The Bears, a winner over the Atlanta Falcons. Tampa Bay at New Orleans, and Craig Hayward led the ground attack with 155 yards and 2 touchdowns as the Saints built an early lead and then stuck it to Vinny Testaverde, who didn't start but came on in relief, and watch him picked off here by Benny Thompson.
Well, you got to wonder what's happened to Vinny's confidence. Being benched didn't help him any. Today, 2 interceptions, a fumble, 3 turnovers by himself.
New Orleans, a 35-7 winner over the Bucs. Minnesota at Detroit. Andre Ware got the start for the Lions and threw 2 interceptions.
Well, one of the things that we were told by the Lions is in the run and shoot, one of the reasons Ware had not played early was the fact that he is not very accurate running the run and shoot.
Ware was just 5 of 11 for 47 yards and yanked after the first half. Meanwhile, Herschel Walker helped the Vikings ground game with 45 yards rushing, and the Vikings haven't lost at Pontiac since 1985. They beat the Lions today 17-7. The Phoenix Cardinals in Buffalo, and what kind of a day in Buffalo was it? Well, that'll tell you. Jim Kelly, 4 touchdown passes, 165 yards today.
Just a great job by the receivers of the Bills and Kelly. Kelly with big hand palms the ball in cold, freezing weather, controls it, gets it in for 4 touchdown passes.
Buffalo 8-1 on the year. The Miami Dolphins over the New York Jets today. Watch this play in the third quarter. Ken O'Brien's pass intercepted by Tim McKyer, but McKyer will fumble along the sidelines. The ball stays in bounds, and Johnny Hector of the Jets recovers. Now, after the play was reviewed by replay officials, line judge said he had blown the play dead. Meanwhile, Mark Logan from a yard out ices it for Miami. Miami over the Jets 17-3. Seattle at Kansas City. What a day for Derek Thomas of the Chiefs. NFL record 7th sack of the day. He leads the NFL with 15 of them. But the one that Derek Thomas would like came as time expired, and Dave Craig trying to rally the Seahawks.
Out of all the unlikely heroes, it is Paul Scansey. He used to play with the Steelers. An excellent mid-route runner, gets in the end zone, finds the open area, outleaps everyone for the winning touchdown, the extra point, 17-16.
Indianapolis at New England. Jeff George from 26 yards out to Billy Brooks.
This is it. That's what he needed. This kid's got a great arm. Got a ways to go. Really doesn't have the offense around him. No running game. Eric Dickerson today, nothing.
13-10 Colts in the NFL today continues here on CBS in just a moment.
Hey, did you stop using your medicated shampoo?
Not with my dandruff.
But your hair feels so nice. I didn't think your shampoo could do that.
Really?
Used to be, treating persistent dandruff could leave you with medicated hair. Introducing new intensive treatment. It helps protect your hair while it gives you the most effective medicine available without a prescription.
Honey, let's not talk about my dandruff problem, okay?
What problem?
New Head & Shoulders intensive treatment. Tough on dandruff without medicated hair.
Samsonite's Adventure Series luggage is perfect for those active vacations. It's sporty, easy to carry, and like every Samsonite, quite durable. The Adventure Series, for all you can pack into a vacation.
It's just the dull, throbbing pain.
Today, for aches and pains, it isn't aspirin or Tylenol, it's Advil.
And as soon as I started taking Advil, I haven't been let down yet, and that's 5 years.
Advil, advanced medicine for pain.
Dean Witter believed in listening.
Listen, not only to what our clients say, but what they mean. Each client has a level of comfort. Endeavor to find it. We measure success one investor at a time.
A new health instructor is getting physical.
Wayne's all hormones.
But his workout is a real killer.
No pain, no gain. Oh, dear.
Murder, She Wrote. Then, if you've ever thought of having an affair,
I'm scared, Jimmy.
think again. Michael Douglas, Glenn Close.